And today we are joined in studio with Lynne Love, who is the chair for the Phoenix Heart Ball 2012 coming up in November. Now, the Phoenix Heart Ball is a big event for Arizona. The event actually benefits the American Heart Association. So Lynne is here to talk about this huge event. So tell us a little bit about what you can expect with the Heart Ball.
Okay, well, a lot of people think of the Heart Ball as the signature social event of the season. In fact, it's said if women are going to buy one gown for one event in Phoenix, it's going to be for the Heart Ball. So that's kind of the fun side of it. And it's November 17th at the Phoenician Resort and Spa. It's at 6:30 p.m. And we're featuring the Jean Press Orchestra. It's a New York Society band that will be in to play. And it's going to be a really fabulous night. The White House is doing all the decor. It's going to be beautiful. And it's really a celebration of all of the donors that have helped with the ball all year long, and all of our community that rallies to us with support to make this evening happen in support of the American Heart Association Phoenix.
Now, you said Association Phoenix, so it's important for people to know that the money that goes towards the American Heart Association, a large portion of that actually remains here in Arizona.
It really does, and we're really fortunate about that. Some of the money goes to the national organization, but more returns to Arizona than goes out, which is a really fantastic thing. And we offer all kinds of programs with the American Heart Association that help Arizonans. And one of our pride and joys is the Holly Hart Children's Museum, which is the only cardiovascular museum anywhere. And, you know, it serves 2nd and 5th graders. And a lot of the kids are kids that are really in need, and it helps kids learn cardiovascular wellness techniques. Really important things like how not to have a heart attack. And it's achieved in about 3 different ways. One is through diet, so preventative diet strategies. Another of those is exercise strategies. And another thing is what to do if somebody's having a heart attack. So those are some of the important things that they learn when they're visiting the museum, and we're very proud of it.
Well, and this museum is, you know, not only educational, and you know, the Heart Association, you know, pools money into that to help keep that thriving. But somebody who wants to also maybe donate or attend the ball even, how does this museum tie into that a little bit?
Well, you know, the thing of it is there are a lot of opportunities for ball attendees and donors to target their money for the Holly Hart Children's Museum if they'd like to, because we have specific naming gifts on exhibits and something called Prevention Partners, which allows 1,000 school-age children to come to the museum within a week. We have 30,000 kids a year that visit the museum, and we'd sure like to get it up to 40,000 kids a year. And all the transportation is provided by bus for the kids that are lucky enough to be able to come down and see the museum. So
it's a great way to show your support and back the idea of educating children, because obesity is such a big issue, especially for Arizona. We're one of the top, you know, you said it's the #1 leading, you know, cause for deaths in Arizona?
Heart disease is the #1 leading cause for Arizonans and also for Americans. This is a big problem for all of us. I mean, it affects everybody, and everybody knows somebody who's had a problem with heart disease. So one way that we can avoid that is to teach our children while they're young what they can do, you know, how to lead healthier lives that are free from cardiovascular diseases. And so, you know, we're very committed to that on the Heart Ball Committee. We really want to get the message out that there are a lot of things to do, because guess what? The good news is heart disease is 80% preventable. That's a big number. There's a lot that you can do to avoid getting heart disease, and it sure is nice if you can start out by teaching the kids what to do about it.
Well, great. If someone needs to find a little more information or maybe wants to attend the ball, how do they do that?
Go to phoenixheartball.org. And there's all kinds of information about how to purchase seats or tables, and you know, just make a donation or learn more about some of our naming opportunities, such as the Holly Hart Children's Museum, or also for the first time ever, research, which we're offering 2 naming research grants. So we'd love you to participate in any way you can. Come to the fall, give a small donation, but let's help with cardiovascular wellness in our state. It's 80% preventable, and we hope to help do something about it. We want you to help us too.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Corey.